Something went down in Game 4 that nobody saw coming. A gutsy move, the kind that looked downright reckless in the moment, ended up flipping the script, and it might just be the turning point of this wild final. We're talking behind the scenes, calls, a goalie switch, and even a potential new contract on the table. If you're Oilers till the end, hit that subscribe button and come ride this electric home stretch with us. Today, we need to talk about something that goes beyond the scoreboard. You know that kind of win that feels like a shift in the wind? That was Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final. Pure emotion, sheer will, and a team that refuses to go down without swinging. Everyone knows McDavid and Draisaitl are the centerpieces, but what if I told you it wasn't them who changed the game this time? The story we're about to tell has an unexpected hero and proves just how tight this Oilers squad really is. When the boys were backed into a corner, down 3-0 in the series, they punched back. An epic comeback started to take shape, and it wasn't just about skill, it was heart. Play after play, mistake after mistake from the Panthers, Edmonton kept climbing, showing the world they're not done yet. And now, get ready, because here comes the name no one saw coming. Jake Walman. The blue liner who barely saw ice in the playoffs stepped up when it mattered most, burying a crucial goal with just over 6 minutes left in regulation. He didn't want the spotlight. He gave all the credit to Kasperi Kapanen, who set up the play. But let's be real. That duo, both mid-season pickups, might have just changed the direction of this entire final. Do you think those acquisitions have flown under the radar while all the buzz was about Draisaitl's OT rocket? The truth is, Walman and Kapanen were the backbone of that win. And Pickard, he stood tall in net. This was a full team effort, like a group that can taste the cup. And now they're a whole lot closer to it. The series is tied 2-2, and Rogers Place is gonna be an absolute madhouse on Saturday. So I gotta ask, are we witnessing the rise of a brand new playoff legend in Edmonton? You thought that comeback was wild? Just wait till you hear what folks are saying about the future of one of the most talked about names in this lineup. We all know the Stanley Cup Final is where heroes are made. But it's also where coaches make the kind of calls that define their careers. And last night, folks, Coach Knoblauch made one of those calls without blinking. Game 4 started rough, real rough. The Oilers came out flat, and let's just say it wasn't a fun time for anyone wearing number 74. The Amarant Bank Arena crowd was buzzing, and the Panthers were all over us. Then, before the second period even dropped, the bench made a gutsy move, a goalie swap that could change everything. Fans were rattled. Was it too soon to pull the starter? Was it panic? Take a breath, because here's where things get spicy. Stuart Skinner, the go-to guy all year, got yanked after giving up. 3 goals on 17 shots. That's right. Coach Knoblauch put Calvin Pickard between the pipes. And the man delivered. He shut the door in the second, sparked a fire, and the Oilers responded with 3 huge goals. You could barely believe your eyes. And hey, this wasn't the first time Skinner's been pulled. In Game 3, same thing. 5 goals on 23 shots and out he went. Pickard stepped in then too and held his own. Now the pressure's building. Who should be in net for Game 5? Skinner's got the resume, but Pickard's showing that playoff fire. Skinner's regular season stats are solid, no doubt. But right now, it's about who's hot. Pickard might not have the pedigree, but he's showing poise when it counts most. So, Oilers fans, what do you say? Stick with Skinner or ride the Pickard wave? Drop your take in the comments. Did the coach make the right call? And just when you thought things couldn't get any hotter in oil country, hold on tight. There's another major shift brewing behind the scenes. Word is, there's some serious chatter going on in Edmonton's front office. And yeah, it's heating up even before this cup final wraps. Could another key piece of this roster be on the verge of making a massive decision? We all know the NHL offseason turns into a pressure cooker the second the cup's done, and Edmonton's no exception. But this latest news, it could shake up the future of the team's third line. And guess what? It ties straight back to the trade deadline. According to Elliot Friedman on the 32 Thoughts podcast, a move behind the curtain could decide the fate of one of the most questioned players in the Oilers' postseason run. And you know the name. He came in with some hype, but hasn't quite lived up to the billing. Yeah, we're talking about Trent Frederic, the forward who came over from Boston in a deal involving prospects and picks. Since arriving, he's yet to really hit his stride. Just one goal in the playoffs, and he's been nursing a nagging ankle injury. Still, he's suited up for every game. So here's the million-dollar question. Should the Oilers re-sign Frederic? At 27, he's had back-to-back 15-plus goal seasons and shown promise at 5-on-5. The playoff spark hasn't been there, but the coaching staff still sees the grit and upside. He's likely looking at a deal around $4.1 million a season. But with Edmonton staring down a tight cap and guys like Perry, Brown, Kapanen, and even Skinner up for negotiation, the front office is going to have to make some tough choices. Now it's your turn. Would you keep Frederic in the mix for another shot or look for a fresh face on the market? Let us know what you think in the comments. Share this video with fellow Oilers fans and hit subscribe so you don't miss a single update from this crazy NHL offseason.